Hey, what's going on? This is Neil, just keeping it real for Car Light Cleaner. You know, when you start the job on clients' headlights, maybe a good idea to ask them the question, have these headlights been serviced before? It's very important that you do that because, you don't think nothing much of it. You can show up on the job and, you'll see a little bit of the oxidation on the headlights. And, of the parts of the headlights will look clear. So you might think, let me get some of this mother's metal polish and just kind of, really polish this up. And as you apply the mother's metal polish, as I was doing with the client, I noticed that the headlights was just getting worse. Seemed like it was just getting more oxidized or something. It was just something was just starting to just be smudgy and just a little bit of a film that was going on. I was like, man, what's going on here? So what it was is that she had applied this headlight restoration kit to the headlights, but she didn't tell me. Okay, she did say that she tried to make an attempt to, do the headlights herself, but she didn't say what she put on that headlight. And so sometimes if your clients tell you that, you might want to get more details, exactly what did you do to the headlights? Because in this case, I found out she applied a sort of a clear coat that came with the restoration kit. And this is a Meguiar's product, which Meguiar's product is pretty good. But of course, she didn't do a good job at doing it. But I didn't know that. Okay, so when I went to put the metal polish on it, thinking that the headlights would get more clear, as I was using the metal polish, it was just getting worse. So be aware of that. When you go do clients, ask that question. Have these headlights been serviced before? Because if you don't, you are going to be sorry. You're going to wonder what the world is going on. So unless that client tell you what they did to the headlight, what they used, the product they used, you will never know what's going on. So if the client tell you that they used some kind of a spray coat in an attempt to restore the headlight themselves, just go ahead and grab your 1000. Use the wet sanding process on that. You can do that by hand. And then you move up to 2000. And then you move to 3000. And then just as you finish it off, you can then use the metal polish, or use Meguiar's plastic. Go ahead and polish it, and then apply the auto ceramic UV coating to it. So that's what you want to do to kind of get out of that situation. But in all my years of doing this, I haven't quite ran into a situation like this where the client attempted to do it as I've always seen clients attempt to, and I started off the normal process of just wet sanding. But this thing caught me by surprise because I saw the oxidation. I thought, well, let me just hit it with metal polish. So that's going to happen. There's always going to be a first in the situation in this business of headlight restoration, and it is so best to learn it before you actually go out there and then you don't know what's going on. So check out my course to learn this training. Now in some cases, depending on the thickness of the clear coat, most of these portable kits that you use, that you buy out from over the counter at the stores, the clear coat spray really isn't that much of a problem to get rid of. But if the client's car has been treated with max 2K clear coat, or they just have headlights with flaking clear coat on it, you're going to have to start off with 400 grit to get that clear coat off first before you start doing the rest of the headlight restoration process to it. But if you just have like just over-the-counter stuff that persons get from Walmart or something, or if it's just Duplicolor, you can pretty much tackle that with 1000 grit and then go on through the rest of the process to finish the job. But if that's factory clear coat, especially GM stuff, that stuff gonna be thick. You got to hit that with 400 grit. So, but whatever the situation is, you'll get the feel of it. When you know it's thick, then you know to hit it with the 400 grit. Okay, didn't mean to make that rhyme, but hey, when it comes out naturally, you got the cool. All right, this is Neil. I'm just keeping it real. Catch you guys in another video very soon here. Take care.